Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. We just want to point out it is 9/11 and there's been some very heavy news, but we're covering that in the news, and as always this hour we're going to take a break from that.
Yes.
We're going to take a breath and try to put a smile on everyone's face today.
That's what we
have
say
a few moments.
at the beginning of the show every day. It's a well-deserved break. I think that we all need to just take a breath sometimes, and that's
Right.
what we are going to do today. And we do have a really wonderful show, so we're glad that you could be with us today for it.
All right, we're going to start with something that I think people will relate to this. It's one of those viral moments, and it's with an animal, and it's one of those things that it's a very special picture of a very special goat.
Oh, yeah.
At a new zoo in Wisconsin.
So take a look at this. This is Joe, the goat. And you can see Joe hanging out at the new zoo. You think normal. There's the picture.
You know
And
what?
so
This is like when I went to get my passport picture taken, and I thought, oh no, this is gonna be good.
Funny you should say that, because this has turned into the meme of the year. As they have posted this on their Instagram and other platforms, people have taken this picture and turned it into a meme, like saying, practicing for my driver's license photo versus taking my actual driver's license photo.
Yes, this is totally the truth, yeah.
And the new zoo wrote in their initial post, sometimes no matter how much you try to look cute, you're just not ready when the camera goes off, as Joe can attest. It has more than 4 million
More than
views.
4 million views and growing. This truly is something people relate to. Because because sometimes when the camera goes off, you're like, I think I nailed it. And then you look at it and you're like, oh, what happened?
So
poor Joe.
In the age of being able to take as many pictures as we want on our iPhones or you know, whatever phone you might have, you know that you can correct the picture. This reminds me so much of when we could not correct the picture, like when you had the throwaway, the
like the Polaroid Instacam, where it would
the
come out in the front.
The ones where you would have the disposable and you would take it to the place and they would develop it and you'd get the pictures of
Go to
you'd be like, what is this? Why are your eyes closed in every single picture? But you can't retake it.
I think now that could become a thing though in pictures, like do the Joe, and you just do.
This next thing I think that you're really going to relate to, David.
Oh, I know. I was reading this.
Because I know a lot of things make you emotional.
They do.
Is great. You have heart, you have soul, you have compassion and empathy. You're well-rounded. But does a parade make you cry? This is Jules Caden Black. She wrote in a now viral video, what mental illness is it when you can't watch a parade without crying? So she posts this. It has like 1 million views of her just standing there crying watching a parade go by.
I totally get this. I don't even know what the parade was about, but I think patriotic parades can make you start to cry.
Yep.
Just seeing groups together that are marching, like the solidarity involved in it. And,
are you going
and
to
the
cry
feeling,
right
No, it can be very moving. It really can. And sometimes parades are tributes. I relate to this woman. I get it.
I knew you would.
There's like a scientific term for it.
There is. I had to look this up because she wrote in her post, she said, okay, it's not a mental illness. It's actually called collective effervescence, which I had to look up. Have you heard this term before?
No, I've never heard of it.
Collective
but I like the word effervescence.
Effervescence.
Yes. It makes me think of Fresca and drinks that like ginger ale have bubbles and
right.
stuff.
It does make you think of a drink. Why is that? I don't know.
They're effervescent, yeah.
Psychology Today had an article, and there's somebody who coined this phrase some time ago, and there's been a lot of research on it. Essentially, what it means is that it's a shared experience that often brings about strong emotion and even euphoria. So when you see something where like a group of people are coming together to do something, it's collective, and you feel that joy because of it.
Even as part of the audience, I think you feel that. You look up and down and you see like the street during a parade, and it's, and it's lined, and you see all these people coming together for a common thing.
Yes.
I totally get this.
You get it.
I'm glad you shared that. All right, something else. I know how much you love the Savannah Bananas. We all love them coming to Pittsburgh because they brought so much positivity.
They did. I was going through our old footage. Did you know there's Ray Petlin? Like there is a video of Ray Petlin on the screen at one point that apparently we shared. Yes. But yeah, they were in town for 2 games back in August, and there was so much fun and positive energy surrounding this. And I saw an interview with the guy who started the Savannah Bananas, and he said we like to personally thank people for coming out. We do this every time we do. I didn't really understand what that meant, but then a couple of days ago, I got an email, and it included pictures of handwritten notes from our 2 players that are from Pittsburgh.
The 2 local guys, the one that we had on the show, Ziggy.
Guys, yes, so Ryan Cox, the glove magician, and
from
Alex
Beaver County.
Ziggy Ziegler.
From Butler County.
Right, exactly. And so one of the things that Alex wrote was, this was the most fun weekend of my life.
Wow. Coming home. Well, we did talk to him about, and his family being here, his dad who taught him the whole, balancing the bat thing. And
he brought his mom on the field.
I love
it. He
it.
brought his mom on the field. It was beautiful. Anyways, I just think it speaks really to like what they're doing and this family-oriented thing, and it was just really sweet to get that thank you.
And that they appreciate it.
Yes.
Like it's not just a show.
Yeah.
It's they're part of the fun. I think that's why they're genuine.
Yes, they really are. And actually, coming up next week, we are going to do something featuring the Bananas Fosters program. This is like their outreach charity program that they do.
It's really
for
special.
families.
You're going to love it. It's emotional too, I'll tell you right now.
We can't wait to meet the family.
All right, so we had one of the stars of the Neil Diamond musical, A Beautiful Noise, on the show yesterday. We played a game that we did okay.
You did better than me.
But anyway, this is kind of uncanny because on Tuesday, a trailer was released for a new movie. It's about Neil Diamond.
How about that?
Yeah, and it stars Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson, and it's called Song Sung Blue. Of course, that'll make you sing and that'll stick in your head. But anyway, take a look at the trailer.
I'm not a songwriter, I'm not a sex symbol. I just want to entertain people.
I don't want to be a hairdresser. I want to sing, I want to dance, I want to garden, I want a cat.
I need something big, I need something new.
What do you think?
You don't want to be a Neil Diamond impersonator. You want to be a Neil Diamond interpreter.
I was looking for the right way to say it, and you just came right out and said it.
Interesting. I would go just for the music.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
I love Kate Hudson too.
I love those beginning kind of stories too, where someone like him, a true legend, and you get to see the behind the scenes of how it all happened.
Yes.
And what did she say? I want a garden and a cat.
I know. Me too. Me too. Okay, so
it comes out Christmas Day, by the way.
It's Thursday, and we are going to play another round of Think, Thank, Thunk, the game that we fail out every week.
And yet, we bring it back.
Let's bring in our game master right now, Mr. Ron Smiley. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Never. Let's do it anyways.
Sure.
All right. Do you guys know the theme this week?
Well, it says today's theme is football.
Oh,
in honor of the...
All right. See, I don't have that. I can see you guys right there.
Oh, that's right. You don't even have those words.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Now they just switched it over. All right. I can make a crowd roar or groan. I'm a number, but I'm not alone. I'm chased, I'm counted, I'm sometimes thrown. I can change a game with a single tone. What am I?
I can make it. Is it the announcer?
No.
The scoreboard.
No.
I can make
a crowd roar or groan.
I'm a number, but not. Quarterback. The quarterback.
I don't know. I don't.
It's a touchdown.
Oh.
Well, that's not a thing. Touchdowns can't talk.
Okay,
But
fine.
they make the crowd roar or groan.
Okay. Next one.
All right, here we go. For your think, what other NFL team is tied with the Steelers? Oh, come on.
Oh.
Do you want to get this one?
I think it's the Dallas Cowboys.
No.
It's the New England Patriots.
It's the Patriots.
David. Oh.
Well, they're close too.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that was great.
All right,
the
last.
thunk. Steelers
I said it
themed
so
rapid
confident.
fire. You ready?
Yeah.
No.
No thinking, answer fast. I know this is tough. Bradshaw or Roethlisberger?
Oh gosh.
Bradshaw.
Bradshaw? I don't know.
It was the era. It was just magical.
Yeah,
that
okay.
era.
Still curtain or immaculate reception?
Immaculate reception.
Renegade or here we go?
Renegade.
Historic rivalry versus the Ravens or the Browns?
The Ravens. I know people will pick the Browns, but I'm going to say Ravens.
I'm going to say Browns just so I don't pick the same thing all the time.
All right, black and gold or the throwback jerseys?
Black and gold.
Throwback.
All right, there you go.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Mr. Smiley.
Bye, guys.
Still unsuccessful.
I don't know. I thought that was sort of success.
So
you know?
it is Thursday, but because we are going to be over at Acrisure for the home opener tomorrow for our big show, we're going to answer some of your questions today because we have a jam-packed hour tomorrow. So
Yeah, and the first question is actually from Jan, and it's for Ron and I. Are you a pajama person? Ron, I'll let you handle this.
Well, I mean, you probably sleep in your suit, right? I mean, that's what.
Yes,
that's
I sleep in my suit. I am ready for breaking news at all times.
I am a pajama person most nights, so.
All right, we'll move on.
wait, no, you didn't answer the question.
I know. Heidi. Heidi's asking.
Does this mean what I think it means?
No, don't quit interpreting anything into anything. Just stop. All right, Heidi's asking, David, the first time you were on TV, how did your family celebrate? Did they have a big watch party? This is sweet. No, they did not have a watch party. Thank you for asking. But I did find this picture that I had no idea. This is my grandfather's house.
Ooh, that's an old TV.
And this is an old TV. This is the TV he had in the kitchen. I never knew this until I found this in my dad's belongings when he passed. My grandfather apparently took a picture of the first time I was on TV, of me being on TV. Like, I found that. I was like, oh my gosh, Grandpa
How
Homer
special.
did that. That's just sweet.
I love that.
Yeah, it's
I
sweet.
love that. Deanna says, in a world where bad news tends to drown out the good, have any of you been the recipient of a random act of kindness or been part of one for someone else? You know what? I did do like the buy somebody's coffee and have it paid back.
Yeah,
I know
which is
that's
sweet.
sometimes it can be annoying, I think, for the baristas to try and keep track of everything.
Yeah.
So you don't want to create more work for someone, but I've done that before. I think it's fun.
I think that's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't think of like a moment like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do think that, when we talk with people and we reach out, hopefully we're always sharing like positive vibes and,
Right.
and good energy, I know like if people, they're so sweet. Things that get sent to us, like so thoughtful. It
Really
is.
thoughtful.
All right, Eric has a question for Heather. Heather
Oh.
Abraham, did you ever make chocolate eclair cake? PTL should make a cookbook and all the sales go to the turkey fund. We've talked about that
We have
before.
talked about it.
It's in the works. We're trying to find the right partnership to make that happen.
Well,
but what about this dessert?
I've never made that before. Please tell me more. I'm a big eclair person.
Yeah.
I love eclairs. Very decadent. The next thing that I think I'm going to make, because it's still so hot, is, have you seen the dessert where you take the long ice cream sandwiches? Do you remember like the chocolate cookies with
Yeah.
the ice cream in the middle that you can buy at the store?
Yeah.
You take those and you layer them in a pan and you make a dessert you make like a cookie cake almost out of the ice cream
It's
sandwiches.
like a regular ice cream sandwich.
Yes.
Like not a cookie, not
I'm
a
gonna
chocolate
show
chip
it to
cookie.
you
but
and
like
you'll
the
understand
regular,
it.
oh, Heather.
Yes.
In love with this idea.
Yes. Maybe that could be next week's Taste It Tuesday.
Oh, let's do it. Oh, I love that. All right, Colleen is asking, is everyone ready for fall? And also, how is Selena
Oh,
doing?
Selena's fantastic. I think she's ready to have her baby. She still has
really?
she still has a ways to go.
I keep watching on social media, like,
Yeah.
when she shows up at weddings. She has a lot of weddings.
She was
that she
at
attends.
the Pittsburgh wedding of the year.
Yes.
She was not at any
a big deal wedding.
She was at a wedding where Michael Bublé was at a wedding. So she is
It's true.
getting around.
Yeah.
We love that for her. She's happy. Next one, Eric. David, when were you in Canada? When you were there, did you try the Canadian Kit Kats? They're much better than the ones here. Why?
Apparently, there's a great variety of them there. And so they're different, because I was talking to John Shumway about this. He goes to Toronto a lot, and he says that's the single thing he buys. He buys the Kit Kats there. And they do have different flavors. Like, there's different stuff. Like, even at the McDonald's there's
Yeah.
different stuff on the menu. I don't know, just slightly different. Canada is.
Canada is.
All right, we have more questions. We'll save them for next time. But thank you for joining us for this Thursday edition of the
fun.
Friday Free-for-All.
Well, coming up, Katie is taking us to a party on the Roberto Clemente Bridge. It's all part of the Clemente Museum's annual fundraiser celebrating and preserving the legacy of the great one. Katie shows us what's in store for the big event.
Plus, it's that time of year. A crisp chill in the air means swapping out shorts for sweaters. But let's be honest, closets don't switch themselves. We have organization experts here to show us how to make the seasonal transition simple, stylish, and hopefully stress-free.
Today is Thursday, September 11th. On this day, 24 years ago, our nation suffered an unthinkable tragedy.
We remember the men and women who lost their lives, and we honor those who risked everything to save others that day.
Today and always, we will never forget. We'll be right back. Labor Day has come and gone, and there's a chill in the air, at least in the morning hours. And you know what that means? It's time to fall into sweater weather. But before you pile on the layers, it might be time to pile through that closet.
So seasonal swaps are the perfect chance to clear the clutter and make space for the cozy. So here to help us turn closet chaos into calm is Amber Hollenbach from Happy Lark Home Organizing. Amber, thank you for being here and talking us through this, because this always becomes overwhelming because there's decisions involved, and sometimes it's easier just not to decide.
Yeah, nobody likes to swap out their closet, but it's a necessity because you only have so much room.
Right.
So this is a great time to edit your closet and ask yourself some questions. Number one, does it still fit? And that could be like size-wise, does it fit? Style-wise, does it fit and make sense anymore? So if it doesn't, get it out. If it shows some wear and tear, you don't want to hold on to it because you're probably never going to wear it unless you get it repaired, but that's probably not going to happen either.
Right.
So once you get everything out, it's kind of getting it situated into your closet so that it is the most convenient for you. Okay. And the number one thing that we see a lot is sweaters end up getting hung, and they get those little
the little marbles
in the corner.
Yeah.
So get them folded, whether they get stacked on a shelf or in a closet. We love these shelf dividers to kind of separate out your stacks. It's just a good solution for sweaters. And if you're out of space, you can even put them under a bed in a storage drawer.
Oh, look at that. I wanted to see what that looked like.
It works much better on a regular shelf.
I do the same thing with my hoodies.
Yes.
And they start to like collapse onto each other and fall apart. Yeah, so this is great.
Yeah, that'll hold those in place.
Cool.
Number two is hangers, and there are so many options out there, but go slim. There's options. Wood. If you like the look of wood, there's plastic, and then velvet for us, I mean, things don't slide off of it. There's many different colors too. The key too, if you want it to look nice, pick the same color and it'll look good in the closet.
A little form, it just visually looks better.
Right.
Can I ask you about this? So this little device here to stack these shoes, I've never seen anything like this.
So this is a major space saver. Shoes, you can get two here, so you're doubling up on your space. And for shoes, you always want to go vertical. And we hear a lot from people too that they don't want to get rid of their shoe boxes. But if something's stuffed in your shoebox, you can't see it, and it gets lost, and you don't remember to wear it.
Yes.
These are all over social media now. Drop boxes, they stack. You can see your shoes, but they're also still protected.
Oh my God, what a neat
and they
little
pop
thing.
open. You could stack multiple on top of each other and use that bottom vertical space.
Yeah, now this isn't going to save a lot of space necessarily because but you could put these on the floor of your closet or do it that way.
It maximizes the space that you don't think to use.
Got it.
They can go on shelves also and maximize the height there.
This is really great stuff.
This is one of those things that I didn't think I needed, and now that I've seen it, I'm
You
like,
want it?
maybe I should have this, because my belts literally, I twirl them up like that, but then I throw them in a drawer.
Yes, they get all wound up. This displays them nicely. Again, give yourself a sight line to what you want to wear so that you can see it. Same thing with the clutches here. They oftentimes get stacked on top of each other. You don't know what's there. You can easily grab what you need, put them on a top shelf, put them on one of your shelves. I've even put them in deep drawers are a thing now in a lot of the new constructions. You can file them in a drawer, kind of like a filing cabinet.
Kind of like this.
So you pull it open, reach in, grab what you need.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
really great idea.
And that's true. Those kind of drawers where you open it up and peek down into it and can put a lot in.
They become an
makes
abyss.
a difference. Yeah.
I want this. My big thing is the bringing up the bins, taking everything out, and then storing, and then bringing it back down. But this at least eases some of the stress of the other stuff.
Do you shrink wrap your stuff?
No, because then it gets so heavy.
Okay, all right, because I
can.
watched that on those infomercials and I'm like, oh, that looks fun. You hook up the vacuum and you just like,
I know, but
right?
it's like 1,000,000 pounds.
And you'll probably never get it back out again. But the key is if you don't get it back out, then donate it. If you haven't worn it in a year, there's a trick too. If you put all of your clothes reverse,
Oh, I've seen
and then
it.
in a couple months, if it's still reversed like that, you didn't wear it.
You know you've
So,
not been wearing
time to
that.
go.
Get rid of it or
Let-
donate
How
it
you
to someone
know
else.
it's time to go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Really great tips.
Thank you.
We've already conquered our own closets, but now comes the real fright, tackling the kids' closet.
Yeah, Happy Lark will show us how to turn that mountain of mayhem into something manageable.
It's too much. It's too much. What's new at the Pittsburgh Zoo? From penguins waddling in to a brand new lion taking over his kingdom. And yes, even pumpkins are taking center stage. We're giving you a sneak peek at the wild fun waiting for you this fall coming up.
That penguin was cute. Roberto Clemente's legacy is always a home run. And this weekend, the party's happening right on his very own bridge. The Clemente Museum fundraiser is serving up food, fun, and special guests, all for a fantastic cause. And Katie's giving us a preview coming up next.
Roberto Clemente was more than a baseball legend. He was a hero on and off the field. And this weekend, his legacy takes center stage with a one-of-a-kind celebration right on the bridge that bears his name.
Yeah, right back there. The annual Clemente Museum fundraiser brings together family fun, food, special guests, and giveaways, all to promote and preserve the life and legacy of number 21.
And Katie is at the Clemente Museum to give us a preview of this party that's truly hitting it out of the park.
Good morning, friends. It is such a thrill to be coming at you from the Roberto Clemente Museum this morning in preparation for Bridge Fest happening on Saturday. I am with the founder of the Clemente Museum, Dwayne Reeder. Dwayne, thanks so much for being here with us this morning. The 16th annual fundraiser for the museum's coming up, and you guys have taken it out of the museum and you're going onto the bridge.
We're going on the road to the bridge for the first time. We're usually here in the building, but now we can expand and have more people because we're very limited in size here. So now on the bridge, we could have 500 people.
The possibilities are endless. Nobody gets turned away. And you actually really have sort of morphed a little bit, and you are bringing a lot more excitement. You have more vendors involved, and you're a family-friendly experience. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we're going to have AstroTurf is coming and laying out the turf so we can have kids games, and we're going to have some artists. We got the Chalk Dad coming, and he's going to do a Clemente where the kids are allowed to help him do it, which is cool, and paint by Kate. And we've got wine and drinks, and Lola's Eatery's coming. We're going to have some desserts. We got pizza, the Pizza King. We'll have to give him that title. The
Pizza King?
Yeah, Roberto Caporusso's coming from New York City to make pizza for people. He's the
Wait. And the Pizza King's name is Roberto.
Roberto, the pizza maker, and he loves this, that it's for Roberto Clemente, so it's pretty fantastic.
And of course, you will be featuring some of your delicious wine that you guys make here, right?
The Clemente wines. We made a special bridge wine. It's a Syrah Merlot mix. It's really tasty.
Sounds delightful.
The weather's going to be fantastic. I don't know if you're catching any of that. Sunday's the day. The weather's going to be unbelievable. So it's going to be a glorious day on the bridge.
And then also, this is in preparation for Roberto Clemente Day that's coming up, right?
That'll be on Monday at the field. The Pirates will be out of town for our event this year, the first time ever. We usually try to plan it when they're coming into town so we could have them on the bridge. But we're going to have some great people. Sarah is going to be on the bridge with us because she got us the bridge because she's awesome.
Thank you to the county executive. Yes. So, and it's a big weekend. You got the Bridge Fest on Saturday. We got the Steelers home on Sunday. You got Clemente Day on Monday. This is a thrilling weekend for Pittsburgh sports fans.
The town's going to be flooded with people. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of Steeler fans in town looking for something to do. And I say, hey, come out to the bridge for some great food, some great dessert, a little bit of wine, some beer. We got Hitchhiker Brewery going to be on the bridge with us.
So speaking of some of the delicious things that you guys have, we've got Zoe here from Lola's Bakery next door. Zoe, can you tell us about some of the offerings that will be featured here?
Yeah, so we're going to have a guava cake with guava frosting and everything, and bread pudding and ube cookies, and just a whole bunch of other stuff that we're still working on. It was really fun being able to focus more on Puerto Rican desserts and everything. And
yeah, the bread pudding is a bit of a secret Puerto Rican recipe, is that right?
Yeah, it is.
That's so cool. So Lola's is actually right next door. I'm going for the guava cake. Excuse me. Thank you so much, though. Lola's is right next door to the museum, but they will be at the bridge party. And then it wouldn't be a visit to the Roberto Clemente Museum without a delicious glass of your beautiful red wine. This is the Bridge wine you were talking about?
This is the Bridge wine right here. We make it here in the cellar downstairs. We got grapes coming in a few weeks, but we make the wine, and it's pretty tasty.
Dwayne, thank you so much. Here's to you. Here's to Roberto Clemente and his wonderful legacy. And here's to having a wonderful and successful fundraiser on Saturday. Come on down to the Roberto Clemente Bridge on Saturday for Bridge Fest. Guys, I'm sorry you're not here, but here's to you, too.
Oh, yeah. Cheers to that.
Actually, though, Katie, you can't see us because we actually are already on the bridge.
Yeah, we've been waiting.
We're on. It's not real. But,
They're there. They're on the bridge right now.
You get it.
No, enjoy the wine. Really, Dwayne and his folks, they know how to do that.
They do, yeah.
Really, they do a great job. The Clemente Bridge Fest happens this Saturday, right back there on the bridge, from 3 until 7 p.m. on the Roberto Clemente Bridge.
Information for tickets can be found on our website. Still to come, he's scored some of the world's favorite animated films, and now he's bringing that cinematic power to the Burgh. We're going to tell you where you can catch the soundtrack of your imagination in today's Weekend Guide.
And do you think your kids could get into cleaning and then actually keep their closet tidy? Is that just a fairy tale? Oh no, Happy Lark is here to prove it can be a reality. We're learning how to tackle the chaos and tame the big mess that comes with all those tiny clothes.
And do you miss rain?
Yes.
The longing continues, unfortunately. Ron's in next to tell us when we might have our next chance for showers. That's coming up next.
All right, let's take a look at your forecast. I did want to start you off with our U.S. drought monitor maps that are now out new. These come out once a week, and we now have severe drought conditions in some spots, including parts of Allegheny, Washington, and over into Beaver County, where we're dealing with that. Most everyone else, you're under the abnormally dry conditions. There's some moderate drought spots also showing up. So we need some rain. We're still about 2 days away from our next chance at seeing some rain. Temperatures warming up right now. High temperatures will be near 80 degrees. I'll put us at 79 for our high temperature today. Right now we are right there, mid to low 60s, most communities for those temperatures. 81 your Friday high, 82 on Saturday. Things are looking good for the football games. Friday night football will be dry. There's a small isolated rain chance late Saturday into Sunday. And guys, that's it over the next week.
That's where you say 2 days away. This isolated chance overnight.
It's not even enough to put it on the map.
I know.
So don't fall asleep. We're going to stay up that night. We're going to watch for the rain.
We're going to catch it.
Yes.
Okay, all right. It might be just one drop. It might be a little difficult.
Well, Heather's going to get it.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
are we have to be getting close to, though, like dangerous territory when it's in some areas if we're having extreme drought.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, you know, our burn fire risk is going up, a number of other things too. We need rain.
Yes,
Bottom line.
desperately. All right, Ron, thank you.
All right.
Well, the Pittsburgh Zoo is a year-round favorite, and right now it has some big new additions. From penguins to pelicans and a new king of the jungle, there is a lot to see. Daisy Jade took a wild trip to check out all the exciting additions, and we're going to tag along after this break.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Well, from penguins to pelicans to pumpkins, there's no shortage of wild fun here at the Pittsburgh Zoo and Aquarium. And to tell us more about all the fun and exciting stuff they have going on this upcoming season is Trisha Crow. And Trisha, we're in front of this awesome brand new habitat exhibit. So tell us about who we have here.
Yeah, we have some brown pelicans and some Humboldt penguins, all new to the zoo. And we are, for penguin season, unveiling this exhibit. If you haven't had a chance to come and see it, come and check us out.
Yeah, it's the perfect time because I know that obviously you guys still have the penguins. There were sea lions in here. They're just in a different part of the zoo. But you guys have a lot of even construction going on, a lot of changes going on here at the zoo.
So you notice the front entrance is a little bit, there's a little bit of dirt down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been working on some underground utilities for the last couple of months. We're finally going to get up out of the ground in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Wow.
So you'll start to see the new front entrance take shape.
Okay.
It'll be a lot more welcoming than our old entrance. It'll also have some other amenities that we didn't have before, like restrooms before the escalators.
Ooh.
And also a separate group entrance and members entrances to make it a little easier to get in.
Well, that sounds really exciting. And regardless, the zoo is still open. So of course, fall is a great time to come visit. And there are so many fun things here. We're going to talk to Katie about this exhibit. I mean, this is so cool because look at this. This really looks like the red panda and, of course, TJ Watt.
Right. This is 2 examples of over 3,000 hand-carved pumpkins that we are going to have at the Jack-o'-lantern extravaganza here at the zoo. It's select nights, October 2nd to November 2nd. So these ones we're going to keep for a little while, but we also have live pumpkins that get mixed in, but these are all done by local artists, and they are amazing to see here at the zoo. So Jack-o'-lantern extravaganza, definitely not to be missed. And we also have educational programming that's up for now the fall and the winter here at the zoo. So for families, for schools, for scouts, there's plenty going on. We have a new sea turtle program. We're gonna have some overnights. We have some really exciting things that are here. And all of that information about new programming and also these pumpkins and everything that you can do at the zoo, it's all on our website on pittsburghzoo.org. You can get tickets and find out more information.
Yeah, and a fun fact for all of you out there, if you keep an eye out on PTL, there's going to be another opportunity to learn more about carving these pumpkins, right?
Absolutely, yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, well, I know I love coming to the zoo during this time because it's cooler, there's less people, but it definitely proves that the Pittsburgh Zoo does not hibernate when the summer ends. There's so much going on this fall, you've got to come check it out. We'll send it back to you guys at the studio.
I love the penguins.
I know.
But those jack-o'-lanterns at night, oh
Amazing.
my. Yeah,
Amazing.
the jack-o'-lantern extravaganza runs from October 2nd to November 2nd.
For more information on that and other events at the Pittsburgh Zoo and Aquarium, you can visit our website, pittsburghtodaylive.com. We'll have the link for you there.
All right, we survived the adults' closets, but can we handle the real nightmare? The kids' closet. Yeah, where outgrown shirts, lonely shoes, and piles of unfolded chaos lurk. We're learning how to tackle the mess. Coming up next.
I hope you're going to take notes because you're coming over to do this.
Oh, am I?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we've braved the adults' closet, but now we're heading into even scarier territory, the kids' closets. You never know what you're going to find in there, like a cereal bowl. Cereal still in it.
Candy wrappers.
Candy wrappers. Old cups of milk. We're talking outgrown clothes, mystery single shoes, and drawers stuffed with unfolded chaos and everything else I mentioned.
But do not worry. Kara Huffmeyer from Happy Lark Home Organizing is here to show us how to tame the mess and teach the kids how to keep it tidy. That may be the even harder part. Kara, thank you for being here. And I want to start with these bins up, because this is all about organizing, right?
This is like when your kids are, maybe you get hand-me-downs, you know, and you're just not ready to put them in the closet yet. You keep them in the too big bin. They're not overloading the system, but when you know they're switching size, you shop that first.
I know that you guys are big on labeling. Yeah. That way we're all on the same page.
Yes.
You've even labeled these so that everybody is aware.
Too big.
Yes.
And then whenever somebody, you know, she comes in and she puts on her shirt and she's like, oh man, I've had a growth spurt, doesn't fit anymore. Throw it in the too small. Once that fills up, take it to the donation.
That's great. That's great.
And we're kind of showcasing here like a builder grade closet. Not everybody has those fancy, you know, upgraded
Built-in
closets.
yeah.
And to try to teach the kids to kind of have a little bit of independence, be able to get themselves dressed. So we leverage, you know, the bottom part of the closet because usually the racks are super high. So we want these little guys to be able to reach in and grab. So drawers are chaos, you know? And so what we did in here is we kept the chaos, but we separated it. My kid is not gonna keep this super pretty and foul folded.
So that's that's
great.
the thing. You don't try to teach them to fold.
No,
they
not
go
at
like
this point.
They go like this, and they're like,
what do I need?
this?
I don't want that one. I want that one here. And it's in the short, you know.
And then, yes, exactly how it goes.
But you know, like you can attempt and like get them set up. Like, you know, this is what we would like this to live like. But it's not going to live like this because, like Heather said, they're gonna grab it. Oh, I don't like this.
And then they're gonna shove it in
and then
there.
they shove it right back in.
Yeah.
But you know, like starting that like little like routine of teaching like to fold and try to be neat, sure. But like let's not make this like a full-time job. It already is a full-time job trying to keep tabs on what size they're in.
But I like that you're using bins in the bin.
Yes, because it just gives that little bit of dividing. You can do skirts in one, shirts in one, and it just lets them know where to go and just keep it shoved in that bin.
All right, will they actually put their hats back in a thing like this?
You know, my 12-year-old will.
Okay.
Maybe not my 9-year-old.
Okay, all right.
He's a lot more organized than the other,
Well,
my daughter.
if they do take pride in their hats and they want to show them off, this is a great thing
And
to
it's
do.
so simple. I mean, you just pop it in and slide it in.
Well, and again,
it gives that, it keeps it compact, so it's not everywhere.
It's true.
It all has its one home.
Yeah, visually it makes such a, like somehow you can breathe, take a sigh and say like, things are okay.
Where they're supposed to be. They're in their home.
This is really wonderful if you have a kiddo that loves accessories.
Yes.
We've used one of these before, and it's great because they pop on, there's no trick
So
to it, they just slide right on.
Yep, and then there's like little hidden compartments in there. So like you can put jewelry on top.
I think I have the same ring.
Oh my God, I love it. That's Amber's. And then you can put hair ties and headbands and extra little things in there that you just want to reach in and grab.
It's great.
I kind of like showing the difference here. So, you know, the acrylic works, but sometimes that kind of creates a little bit more clutter in the room. Whereas this, it kind of like hides it. So like if you want your kids to have quick sight lines, sure, use the acrylic, it's fine, it works. But if you want to kind of hide that clutter, you can kind of use something like that.
Years ago, you helped with the girls' room when we reorganized.
We actually used one of these.
You used one of these, and then you also use something that stacks, and so you can separate hair ties in different ones. So you can see, oh, these are the elastics, these are the, you know, the big scrunchies.
You could really micro-organize if you want to.
Yeah.
All right, Heather made me nervous because she said I was supposed to take notes during this segment because I'm coming over to help.
Oh my gosh.
What is your number one piece of advice
I know.
about like getting the kids to maintain it once you have it all neat? Like
maintain it. Okay, so I mean, I just try to get them involved as much as possible, especially in the edit process. Having them come in and be like, does this fit? Try it on real quick. Does it still work? Do you still like it? Letting them kind of make the decisions, but also like sizing, it makes it easy to get it out. So keeping manageable amount of things in the closet also helps them keep it maintained, and just not making it an aggressive structure thing.
But
Kids
if
are not going to
part
get there
of it,
yet.
then they take ownership in it.
And having them put their own clothes away.
Well, and I was going to ask
feel
you
like
that
that
part of it. Right now, we're in this stage where we're doing the laundry, they're putting it away, which at least helps them to understand where it's supposed to go. But it's the folding. I need them to learn how to fold, and I don't remember learning it.
I don't know.
At one point, I did.
Yeah, at some point you take it over, but I just feel like our kids are not at that age yet where they're gonna like really hone in on that skill.
Yes.
I still can't fold a fitted bed sheet. Still can't do it.
See, we did that little teaser that one time.
I
We
know,
needed
we
to come
gotta
in
go back.
and do
I
it.
need a refresher course.
We do.
Our thanks to Kara and Amber from Happy Lark Home Organizing for coming on the show today and giving us some good tips.
And for more info on what they do, just head to our website because we have a link for you right there.
Up next, remember when we had one of the stars of the Neil Diamond musical on the show? That just happened yesterday. Well, our culture guru saw it last night, and he's going to tell us what he thinks. We're breaking down the beautiful noise Pittsburgh's been buzzing about in our weekend guide. That's coming up next.
All right, no need to mow the grass because it's likely brown and crunchy. And based on the forecast, there may be very little hope for it left. But it turns out, bad news for your grass is good news for you. You have more time this weekend to do something fun.
I was wondering where you were going with this.
It took a little bit to get there, right?
Sean Collier is here with his weekend guide.
Wait a minute. I am not here for lawn care. But that's the best time. It mows right down. You rake it up like nothing.
All I have
Knock it
left
out
to
now.
mow is the weeds. The grass
Well,
is
sure.
dead.
Well, sure.
It is.
I'm not trying to maintain a lovely lawn here. I'm just trying to make sure the dog can go in the backyard without.
Oh, that's true.
All right, well, first up, you
Anyway.
were going to take us to the symphony. Tell us what's happening.
Certainly. Well, this composer's name is Joe Hisaishi. If you don't know him, you don't have to. This is one of those cases where if your introduction to this composer is going to be going to see him conduct the PSO this weekend, your mind will be blown. The folks who do know him are fans of movies, particularly animation, as he is responsible for a lot of the scores for the Studio Ghibli movies, Howl's Moving Castle, The Boy and the Heron. He won an Oscar for The Boy and the Heron a few years ago. Truly one of the best contemporary movie score composers in the world. Does his own great work as well. He will be conducting the PSO this weekend and joined by the Mendelssohn Choir of Pittsburgh. This is one of those nights that will be for everyone. You don't have to be a classical music aficionado or a fan of those movies. This is just going to be a transportive evening of music at Heinz Hall.
Well said. All right, so yesterday we had this wonderful actress from the Neil Diamond musical on. You actually got to see the musical, so
Yes.
tell us about it.
Well, first, every time I go to see one of those biopic musicals, so to speak, I'm left saying, That guy wrote that song?
Right,
I
right.
didn't know Neil Diamond wrote I'm a Believer, and I didn't know Neil Diamond wrote Red Red Wine when he was a songwriter.
No.
Red Red Wine?
Early in his career.
Holy cow.
The serious Neil Diamond fans are, what do you mean you don't know that Neil Diamond wrote? And now that I've seen the show, it does sound like a Neil Diamond song. That shot right there with the almost Hollywood Squares-esque background, that's what really jumped out at me. When this show features those big production numbers that look like you're at a Neil Diamond concert 40, 50 years ago, it's so captivating. And it's successfully, these shows can't always do this, it's successfully like seeing the real artist in concert. That's what's really exciting about
Really
it.
neat.
Of course, a great cast and a great story. It kind of, it's set looking back at his career. He's talking to his therapist. There's a little bit more depth there than you might expect from the biography musical. But most importantly, great music. And yes, during the curtain call, they will encourage you to get up and sing Sweet Caroline because you've wanted to the whole night. You were waiting for your shot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love going to the movies on a rainy day. That is not going to happen for the foreseeable future.
No.
So we're going to go on a nice sunshiny day to Row House Cinema. Tell us what's playing.
Because Paddington is in the theater. Here's my favorite Paddington fact. For a long while, I think a couple of years, mathematically, Paddington 2 was the best reviewed movie of all time.
We talked about this on the show.
Right.
Yeah.
Because who's going to have a problem with it? Who's going to say no?
Paddington's adorable.
He's adorable. He's charming. These are very, very well-made movies. These are not, the thrown-together family picture. People really love these movies, and you have two great ways to see it this weekend at Row House. First, in a sensory-friendly screening on Saturday if you have kids that need a little bit more attention, can't really do the quiet environment. And Sunday, what's Paddington's favorite food? Marmalade sandwiches. You will get a marmalade sandwich with your ticket to see Paddington at Row
what a
House.
great idea.
Isn't that sound delicious?
Delicious. Sean,
Yes.
thank you. Great
Thank
stuff
you.
as always, and always good to
Good to
see
see
you.
you.
And remember, you can catch Sean's Weekend Guide each Thursday right here on PTL and in Pittsburgh Magazine online.
We're going to be right back with a check on our forecast.
Plus, a look at what we have planned for tomorrow's show at Aqua Shore Stadium.
All right, let's take another look at your forecast. Temperatures this hour, 66 degrees. The winds are calm. Dew points ticked up to 50 degrees, and we are going to start feeling a little bit. It's going to be low, but a little bit more in the way of some humid conditions. Again, low over the weekend. Here's those temperatures. New temperature in Pittsburgh, 66. Most places, we're still waiting on them to update. Your forecast for the rest of the day, I do have us hitting 79 degrees for high temperature. Pleasant weather sticks around into the weekend, and our only chance for rain actually comes Saturday and Sunday, guys, and it's overnight. Most people will be tucked in bed as that rain chance, tiny one, sweeps through.
It is wild. Really
Well,
crazy.
at some point next week, later in the week, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, it would be, I can extend the forecast next Friday, really. Thursday is looking,
That's magic.
There you go.
Wow, all right.
Ta-da.
Wow,
Thanks,
we should have
Rob.
asked a long time ago.
That's all the time that we have for today. Be sure to watch tomorrow at 9. We are taking the show on the road. We will be coming to you live from Aqua Shore Stadium to celebrate the Steelers' first home game of the season.
So we're going to get a look at some of the new merch. We'll also be feasting on some of the new food as well.
Plus, former Steeler Chris Hope will be there, and that's not it. Katie is giving us a very spooky tour of Kennywood's Phantom Fall Fest and taking us to the DVE Children's Hospital Radiothon.
Somehow, we're going to jam-pack that all into 1 hour. Be sure to tune in tomorrow to find out if we can do it at 9 on KDKA and at 1 on KDKA+.
Thanks so much for being part of our day with us.
Make it a great day, Pittsburgh.